we
straight white man.
A cis hetero white man. You've got all the power in the world talking about I can't talk negatively.
Like, why would we do this?
No, this is actually really important.
Every week.
That's a nice hat, by the way.
Not every week. Sometimes I make fun of the black man. It switches.
No, every week.
Well, there's some weeks you aren't here. So, but no, it is important that we started with a cis white, because it's important that we talk and get the perspective of a cis white hetero male, especially in talking about Marvel. I was
like, what?
So there was a bit of drama that happened over this week, particularly amongst two individuals that are unnamed. There we go. Okay, I just need to know, first of all, number one, I got two questions, and I need to know the cis white hetero male perspective on this. Number one, who was it, do you think? Because we don't know. I mean, I know and the internet knows, like, we all speculate who it is, and I'll say it in a minute, but I want to know who you actually think it is and what the fuck the joke was. Like, let's be real frank. Like, what was the joke?
It was RDJ and Pedro.
You think Pedro? You don't think Ryan Reynolds had anything to do with it? You ain't just gonna say shit like that. The internet is wilding out.
So everybody clue me in, because I apparently missed this.
Okay,
that's not what I thought we meant.
So hold on. So before you go talking, I guess somebody did a podcast. Chris did a podcast. I always forget his last name, but Jasmine, you know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so somebody on there. So Chris is the main person. He's reading something on the internet that said two people got in a fight. So much so, Jordan, that these two cannot like be on set with each other, and Disney Marvel is spending millions of dollars more money to shoot them separately and edit them in with each other, or they've just they've written out those moments.
I totally did see, and it was like a blip on my timeline of like, rumor is there's fights on set, and I just scroll past it.
The guy he's doing the podcast with knows who it is, but he won't say who it is.
So here's the other side of it, though, is the internet believes it to be Ryan Reynolds and RDJ, so much so that they've created this entire narrative. And no, it gets bad. Like, there are skits about it, and it's about an ego. It's like the egocentric, and everyone thinks that because Ryan Reynolds is this 8-year-old child, because that's really what he is. He's a guy who makes 8-year-old, middle school.
Because RDJ's not a 40-year-old child.
RDJ's gone through some shit, but he is the prince of Marvel and Disney.
He's been through prison.
Is the king. Hold on, but he is the king of Marvel. And if they're going to pick a side, they're obviously going to pick RDJ's, especially with Secret Wars, with Doctor Doom coming around. But everyone thinks that it's Ryan Reynolds because he's got this middle school humor where, it's funny once in a while, but at the end of the day, you just want this kid to shut the fuck up. Like, that's the idea of Ryan Reynolds. And the reason why they're even inflating it even more is the Blake Lively drama. Now you've got, thank you. So now you've got Blake Lively and all of her Justin Baldoni drama going on. You now have Ryan Reynolds and possibly Ryan Reynolds and RDJ. Allegedly. No, this one's not alleged. This one is alleged. But it's just stirring up, like, is it just a matter of, like, this family is just toxic and now we're seeing it for the first time? Or is it just that they can't catch a break?
I just want to say, Adam's sitting here trying to act like he gonna defend Ryan Reynolds as if he ain't said the same shit before.
I'm not defending him at all, because I don't disagree with Jasmine saying or whatever else is saying. I think Ryan very much is. It's like Van Wilder was cute when Van Wilder came out. And what is in your coffee?
I think a cockroach.
Girl, wait a minute.
This is the poorest podcast on the internet.
Guys, please hit the fucking like button. We're the Media Emcees, Jay Fridgie and the official Megs and Jasmine Paige Moore. Hit the like button so we can get Jasmine coffee without a roach in it. Guys, please. It is so free to hit the like button, comment. No more roaches 2025.
No! I can't tell if it's like a bean or if it's like, because I do a French press, so I can't tell. I'm gonna put this down.
What were we talking about?
No.
Don't look at me. Don't look.
Jasmine, excuse me. I'm a star.
I'm a
God.
star.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
We're talking about white men.
And that's what caused this. No, I'm not defending Ryan by any means. I think Van Water was cute when Van Water came out, and this is the same conversation of like, can other people be some other character other than what they are, right? Like Johnny Depp or anyone else. Like they're the same person no matter what they are or who they play or whatever. So like, no, I don't. Whatever. I'm thinking it was RDJ and Pedro possibly because maybe Robert does the same thing as Ryan, just not as childish. Where Ryan will poke or where RDJ will poke or say something, and I think maybe he pokes something about Pedro's physical connection he always has to have somewhat, and maybe it rubbed Pedro wrong. Anxiety. Yes, and it rubbed Pedro a certain way or whatever or something possible. I don't know. That was where I went. I didn't even go with Ryan Reynolds because, to be fair, I don't care Deadpool's in this movie.
That part. And I think that's where people are spinning the narrative of it being Ryan and RDJ because it's like, oh, the real Prince of MCU versus the wannabe is what is the narrative that is.
You mean the guy that did it once? Everything else was box?
I just Deadpool could have been great in the MCU. I think it could have been.
You know, it's been great in the MCU.
Blade would be amazing in the MCU.
Which Blade, though? We talking Mahershala Ali? We talking Wesley Snipes?
Mahershala, but I mean, he's not going to play it.
I'm not going to lie. I'm sick of the narrative of they can play it till they're 90. I know they tried to make that joke.
We can't do that anymore. With Secret Wars coming up, that's just not a thing.
Thank freaking God. You know what's so funny about that? Because actually, we're going to get into a serious conversation about Marvel really quick. Because this is what I thought we were going to talk about. They're saying rumors, allegedly, Daniel RPK is a pretty notable source, but he's gotten it wrong sometimes. So I'm not going to say this is true.
It's 90
cast members. Yes, many cast members have reportedly wrapped filming for Avengers Doomsday, but they will return for reshoots, not unheard of, as Marvel Studios is still apparently writing the script.
So what is your question? I don't mind this. This is fine.
Why are we shooting a movie with an unfinished script?
Because it's
time out.
They still have a year and a half.
We're layering on top. They already have. I'm sure that they already have scenes that they know of that are going to absolutely happen. So why not shoot? If we have the set, if we have the people, the problem is all of these people are working on 100 other projects because Marvel is no longer their main cash cow. So while you have them in the room, fucking use them. Put even if you're not going to end up using that scene, at least you have it down on paper.
My argument is stop starting, start finishing. And what we just said about Blade, right? We've had so many open storylines and open things that we shot and wanted to use that are now going fucking nowhere, like the voiceover
Jordan,
for Blade and Eternals.
You just greedy as fuck.
No, because also to tie it into DC, what is James Gunn's entire thing? We are not starting production on something until we have a solid script. So my argument is, why are we why do we even know this information is one of the real things? Because what I don't want is for us to hear about this version of the movie that we never get. Look at what happened with Fantastic Four.
Well, hold on. A part of that problem, and I'm so sorry to cut you off.
No, go for it. You're bringing a good point.
Hopefully. The other part of it is Marvel's been around for so long that people have their like little bugs and their scouts and their like reporters on the inside. And so they're used to getting that inside scoop. Whereas James Gunn said, ain't nobody telling anybody shit. If I find out, you're done, because it's a new project. They don't have those inside sources and credibility. And I hope they never do. But people are so used to having their inside man spill them the tea that nothing is sacred anymore over at Marvel. They don't have a way to tie up those loose ends, and it's really unfortunate. And so, yeah, they have to like scheme and plot in order to keep us under the loop, but then they'll just give it to us anyway, like the Avenged chairs, which, by the way, wasn't D23 this last weekend? Or is it this upcoming?
D23, it's upcoming.
I thought
it's coming up this weekend?
So it is every year? I thought it was every other year.
Every 2 years.
But they still do the D23 like announcement stuff.
Oh, they do announcements. They just don't do the expo. Got it. Well, then maybe we'll get something. However, I do want to say, to your point, because you're right, that is also part of the problem. A good friend of the pod, let me pull him up. Malcolm Crawford on the Storm podcast had a very interesting take about that when it comes to the Spider-Man news right now, because right now suit is news. He was like, we need to bring back clothes sets, and he kind of brings the point of like the content part is kind of taking away some of the fun with movies, because basically content shouldn't be spoiling, leaking, giving everything away. But to your point, and the reason of why this is happening is because they're like, well, if we just give you all of this stuff, then it can't get leaked. Like, we're keeping it in our hands and whatnot.
Well,
and
they're the ones making the money off it because they're posting it first before everyone else. Also, Jasmine, the answer is it's at the resort the 29th to the 31st.
Cool. Well then, but yeah, I hear all that. It's just like, to me, and we also get into it with the way DC's going now. Like, James Gunn's like, stop trying to make logic of what I do. We're just gonna do what I do because I said it and because I wrote it. Because that's how comic book writers, right? Remember, someone talked about it with power scaling. I think Stan Lee said it with power scaling. He's like, who wins, the Hulk or Spider-Man? Whatever the writer decided that day. Like, and unfortunately, Marvel doesn't let themselves have that, and because they've kind of put themselves in a hole to not have that. So hopefully, again, with Secret Wars happening, we're gonna hopefully blow all of this up and get rid of this nonsense.
To continue, I guess, onto the conversation you're having, but like with Eternals, right? With the gentleman who played Kingo Kumail, he actually said that came out this week. It was when somebody interviewed him. He actually signed a contract for 6 Marvel movies and 2 video games.
And he been in one.
He was like, and that never happened.
Because he said, "Oh, I'll be doing Marvel for the rest of my career, and a couple of independent projects or things I want to do in between, and that's it."
And I wonder, like, looking at that, I wonder how that works. Because could he not contractually be like, "Where's my films? Where are my movies at?
Give me my money at least." Yeah,
I planned to do X for this long. Here was the money, and
I declined other projects because I thought that this was guaranteed.
Yeah.
So, where are we at though?
I mean, it's not like he's not making money though on Only Murders in the Building, which comes back on the 9th.
Oh, is he in that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm glad that, but that is one of the unfortunate things, right? Because like before, we used to think it was funny of like, oh, Chris Evans has like 6 movies left, and Chris Pratt has 2 more movies left or whatever. But now you have these people who in phase 4 signed on for those multi-year contracts, signed away to be in Marvel as like a dream, like to jumpstart their next level. And now it's going nowhere. We got Clea at the end of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. We ain't heard shit about that.
No, not a singular.
Half the people who aren't like huge fans don't even know who we saw. They were just like, yeah, some woman came to get Doctor Strange.
That's his wife. Put some respect on her name.
100%, but I know that majority of moviegoers didn't know that. So they were just like, oh, who's this woman? But
are you eating deep fried ants now? Like, what are we doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, clear as day.
Oreo, sponsor the pod.
I was gonna dip my Oreos in my coffee. That's why I brought them over.
So pig fat and roach juice. Got it.
So, in the realm still of superhero stuff, real quick. Episode 1 of Peacemaker. Thoughts? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Was it funny? Interesting?
Here's what I'll do. I will answer that question with a question. The final episode has to be back, like at the very end, at like the end credit, has to be in the room with Guy and everybody doing the interviews, and Blue Beetle walks in, correct? Because James did tell IMDb, I would basically bet on seeing Blue Beetle in Peacemaker.
He also said to Rotten Tomatoes that Peacemaker fit perfectly with just some slight changes in the new DCU, very similarly to Blue Beetle. He said that that's another person who he says just some slight tweaks and he would fit just fine. So yeah, he did say this this show will show us what's next. Episode 1, I did a breakdown on a couple of different details and Easter eggs. I felt like there was a lot of Batman nods that people maybe didn't catch. So it's like you had White Rabbit, leaving her Justice Gang interview. You had 2 newspaper headlines for the top trio, one saying they saved it from Gotham City from like Ultra Humanite, and another one from Rainbow Creature, who's a Batman villain. And Bloodhaven. They mentioned Bloodhaven. So possibility of Nightwing.
And Arkham.
Oh, Arkham too. Arkham as well. So it felt like he put a lot of little dips to Batman in there. So I'm excited.
We already know that Batman's coming. That's already been in the speculation for a while now.
He wants it to be next.
Coming before Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Is Clayface going to be elsewhere? They might actually make Clayface to be in DCU instead of Elseworlds, because Clayface was supposed to be the Matt Reeves universe, but
it has its own. It's its own separate unit. Like,
Clayface is James Gunn.
Clayface is going to be James Gunn now.
Yeah, because people wanted Clayface in the Batman, but the problem was Matt said he wanted it to be realistic. So that's why he wasn't going to go with it, because it's hard to do. The person would have to almost have
transfer,
like when you have cancer, you know, like you lose an ear or nose or things like that and stuff. Like he could do almost like a Mr. Potato Head style thing where like he can change body parts because like he's missing things.
Like I always thought that Clayface was similar to Mystique in that you transform.
Yes,
but
that
you're
was
saying his like natural form.
Matt Reeves is Batman. He wants it to be a real, like he wants when you watch it for you to feel like it could really happen. That's why they're not doing Mr. Freeze, because it's unrealistic and things like that. That's why
I don't know if I like that anymore, because people have been wanting Mr. Freeze in that bitch.
It won't happen.
Mr. Freeze is science.
He won't happen.
Well,
science bitch.
Fiction.
Thank you.
Science fiction.
Just like Jasmine's books are romance.
First of all right. I wasn't gonna call you out your name on the podcast.
So before we started recording, we said we really loved each other's company, guys. I promise.
Did you put this fucking roach in my coffee?
He's a fucking hater. It was you. It was you.
It was you.
It was me, Barry.
Message. It's a fucking message.
It was me, Barry.
Oh, okay. Let's get into it now. Let's talk Kpop Demon Hunters.
Woo, 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 woo. Did we seal the home moon this weekend?
Ooh,
with $18 million and number one in the box office.
Hold on, because it's yes.
Where's the wig?
I really want to talk. Which one?
I mean, here's the answer. Whatever one's grabbable.
None of them. They're all in the living room.
Well,
I literally tossed my costumes off to the side so you can see them in the video. But no, it sets a precedent. Like, let's be very clear. People in the film, cinemaphiles, movie critics, reviewers, anyone who really does what we do, they hate streaming platforms because they believe that and factually, it caused the decline of movie theaters. Streaming, you know, the pandemic obviously, the pandemic obviously caused it, but streaming platforms are really what caused the decline of movie theaters. But now you've got Netflix, the biggest streaming platform, hitting number one at the box office. You can chime in whenever you're ready, Adam. I see you jumping at the bits.
I am, because somebody posted. So I posted a video talking about it last night.
Sure.
And somebody commented on it, and then somebody commented on that other person's comment, and they said, "It's good," because I said how good. And somebody was like, "It's so good, perfect." I was, glazing it.
Being you.
Yep. This person said it's good. But it's great for a Netflix release, and the songs are great. It's not in the same league as good as Pixar or Disney. It's funny like Meet the Mitchells.
So it's funny like the Sony movie that it came from?
Right, from the same studio.
Can we agree, like Sony Animation slaps the dog shit out of Pixar and Disney right now?
1000%. And
this is a child.
It had to be, because the fact of the matter is, people don't realize that it's Netflix because Netflix bought it from Sony Animation, which that's a whole nother story of how Sony, you fumbled the bag a little bit with that one, because we're looking at number one at the box office, baby. Number one at the box office.
Money off of it. They didn't like sell it, because Sony's the one that put it out in the theater, and Netflix, they just didn't want to, and like all this. It's like a co-owning thing. Now, here's what I will kindly ask. We can talk about it. Let's not talk about sequel stuff until next week, because Daddy's got something coming out, and I don't want to talk about it now.
What is it?
I know what the next movie is going to be.
Oh,
Okay.
you're saying your theory. You want to leave your theories for next week.
For his paid account. He wants to drop a video first so he can make his money off of TikTok, and then he'll talk to us about it. Fuck you, dude.
I'm gonna
Let's
tell
talk
you
about
the
the
video
major
I did.
achievements and records that
Remember,
at this
don't like
point...
cockroach in our coffee.
Roll off the achievements. I'm not paying him any attention anymore.
Obviously it won the Perfect Kill Award. We know this. That's the biggest. That's number one. Oh, shut the fuck up, Adam.
No, because I thought of it in my head. I was like, La Cucha Cafe.
What?
Spanish is like cucaracha.
I'm gonna call Jer.
She's at work.
So...
She's at work.
I don't care.
Perfect kill award.
Perfect kill,
he
baby.
won the Perfect Kill Award straight out the gun. That's my favorite of all the achievements because you're number one on every streaming platform.
Also, what a name.
Well, because and it was the first to ever
What a
achieve
name.
that. So we've got the Perfect Kill Award. It was the most original animated film on Netflix, amassing over 184.6 million views since its June release. It's slowly creeping up as the number one ever, right behind Red Notice. And Red Notice, it took it months to get up there. I think 9 months total.
Yeah.
This has only been out maybe 3 months. It's just sneaking up on 3 months since.
And remember, Red Notice came out during the holidays, like everybody was home.
True.
Yep.
Sleeping Giant.
Number one on all the Billboard tracks. Golden reached number one on the Billboard Globals, and it also became the first K-pop to hit number one in the UK since Gundam Style. Crazy. Your Idol also cracked the Hot 100 Soda Pop, and it beat out, I believe, the last K-pop boy group, BTS. So it is now over. It's now the number one. Even the boys are now the number one K-pop idol group. Yeah, it is absolutely insane.
The power of movies and animation too. Put respect on animation's name.
Yes, Golden made history, becoming the very first song by a K-pop girl group to hit, or even any girl group, to hit number one on the Billboard chart. The first girl group to do this was Destiny's Child. Yes.
Insane. I also
Absolutely
didn't realize, I started following the page today. I think most everybody already follows it, but they even made Netflix Golden account 1 million already. They said we're riding this till these wheels fall off.
What is this?
It's just they made a Netflix Golden an official freaking Instagram page where it's just.
Is it like the achievements of Netflix, or?
I think it's hold on, I got you, because I saw people tagging it, and that was where I saw it. So it looks like, maybe, I don't know. Is it just a promo page? It looks like it's just a promo page. It's simply for the fact of promoting the movie.
Is that just Netflix, and they've just changed their name to Netflix Golden?
Nope, because Netflix still. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up Netflix. Because that was what I saw someone tag both pages, so that was why I was like, interesting. But Netflix is still Netflix US.
Crazy. But yeah, what do you think this means? Do you think? That's so odd. So while this is such a great achievement for Kpop Demon Hunters being in the theaters, what do you think this means for Frankenstein, for the Netflix film Frankenstein that's coming out, or Greta Gerwig's Chronicles of Narnia? Do you think that we're going to actually get theatrical releases for either one of these?
So it actually was announced. I made a video on it when they put the poster out for Frankenstein. It will be in select theaters about 2 or 3 weeks early. So Netflix is leaning into this, and I think that this is just going to give them reason to be like, we can get our name in there at award season.
But I mean,
I do too.
I don't care. I mean, go for the award season, but I do think that Netflix should be looking into having theatrical releases for all of their major hits. I mean, why not? Why would you not help out not only theaters, but help out movies in general? Clearly the formula works.
1000%. And I think it's just one of those things of like streaming services, because as you said, streaming services started to really affect the movie industry, but streaming services are also affected by the fact of infinite growth is not possible. And so you can only put so many $100 million, $200 million movies, projects, TV shows out on your streaming platform for your diehard fans. and like maybe pull some new people. But what do most people do? Let me go ahead and get a subscription for like a month and then I'll leave or whatever. But how can they get some of those people that they can only grab for like a moment or for a weekend having these theatrical releases? And again, I think there needs to be more synergy between streaming services and movie theaters. And hopefully it continues. Same thing with like things going to digital so soon. I know that, like, for example, people were really shocked that like Superman went to digital so fast.
Well, it was still in theaters. It doesn't make sense why it's dropping.
That was the thing. That was the thing too. James Gunn was like, it's literally still in theaters, and he said that nothing will go to digital that fast again.
Decision?
No, it wasn't. That's why he said it's not going to happen with the next projects either. But yeah, I like it. I know, Adam, you probably feel pretty good because I know you've mentioned like how Apple technically got like a project in the theaters with F1 this year.
Yeah. So what other? Forget, Apple was the first one to win an Oscar for a movie with Coda.
Coda, right? Yeah.
They've won multiple. Netflix technically won some with what was it? All Quiet Along the Western Front 2 years ago. It is a war movie in German.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then like Apple shows just in general are phenomenal. Like they're always really good, not talked about, i.e. Chief of War right now.
We're talking about Chief of War, Severance.
I'm a little. Let's time out on Chief of War. I'm a little upset right now with them, but
what happened?
They're speaking English.
He said they're speaking English.
Like they had it. They literally had it. And then like
he said, I don't want to watch like this fucking American shit
in there and for some fucking reason. And it's just so annoying. And I'm just like, are you happy? You won. Now shut up. Like, not that you would know because you didn't make it past the first episode. Because as soon as you saw 3 letters on the fucking bottom of the screen, you're like, I don't know what this is. My mom's not alive to tell me what it is.
Subtitles make life hard.
What was it? Make it past level 3 of Cocomelon, like whatever.
Apple, speaking of, Apple is for the first time increasing their prices, and someone was like, Apple don't have the catalog to be doing this, and everyone ripped them. Everyone ripped that person. He was like, I was unfamiliar with Apple's game. Apparently they do. They have every right.
Absolutely do. Oh, they absolutely do. Shrinking, Severance, like these shows are incredible.
I mean, don't forget, like, so yes, but the reason they're raising it has less to do with the movies and more to do with the sports and everything they're doing on the other side.
Nobody care about sports.
A lot of people do because they actually own MLS. They're doing more soccer, like internationally. They're looking to do a deal for Formula One. So like they kind of can at the moment. So I get why they want to raise it. But yeah. I also
back to Kpop Demon Hunters real quick.
Yeah, Kpop Demon Hunters. Go ahead.
No. When you Google couch.
They did that because of the screenings. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They 1,000% did that because of the screenings. Because I went to 3 screenings over the weekend, all sing-alongs. The number one thing that was said outside of there's a few, but the big one was couch. Happens like 3 times in the film. The other one was Hi Bobby. So I would not be surprised. Hi Bobby. It's like Hi Barbie, but Hi Bobby. Like those are the 2 big ones.
I mean, Jordan and I have a saying as well. It's happening today.
What is that?
I pick Clark.
What?
Oh
my God.
I had to get it in there, Jasmine. I had to get it in.
When is Love Island going to be talked about?
9 p.m. tonight, baby. Jasmine, this mess is mess tonight.
I don't care, but go ahead and talk to me about it, Adam.
I'm good. I'm good. We can talk about next week what happens. It's fine.
It hasn't dropped. Like the episode drops tonight.
I guess my question is, why do we care? Why? And it's interesting because I've had friends on this side of the coast. They're like, why Love Island? Like that's amor. That's all that should be right up your bag. I was like, this is artificial love. This is not real. This is love to get money, not love to find a partner.
It's not always true. There's some people actually who are married and have kids and stuff like that, and like they've had a good life, and other people.
But it's forced. Like you cannot.
I don't disagree. To me, this whole experiment is like a what is it called? when you're forced to, when you're together, and because you're together, you end up
Stockholm
falling.
syndrome.
Yeah,
so
it's very Stockholm syndrome to me.
It's
like
not,
this is
there's Stockholm syndrome, and then there's just being promised. It's like when you're promised to each other at a young age, and so you just start
betrothed.
Betrothed, yes, when you're
Well,
betrothed.
here's my problem now is like, because the US and UK have gotten so big.
Yeah, that's really the problem.
It's just they know when they come out. Like one of the people that went in, Jasmine, imagine this. Before you go on the show, you have a TikTok. It had 400 people on it. You get out, it has 3 million people. Like they
So
come
now
out.
you're gonna have
such
people who
celebrityism and like these deals being thrown at them and all this stuff and everything. It's insane.
So, Jasmine, one show that you would have enjoyed the first season of, as far as like finding real love, was the first season of Love is Blind. There's a couple of couples there who they have truly like gone and done like family things. They're having kids. You really don't see anything about them publicly other than like just when they have updates and whatnot. But then they also do socials and brand deals and everything like that and content. But what happened, to your point, this season was so popular of Love Island. What has happened is the show has become so popular that 9 times out of 10, people are getting on there because they're like, even if I don't make it far, I'm going to get a blue check mark.
Listen. Would I do it? You damn Skippy. I get to go on an island, eat for free, fuck for free. Like, all of this sounds great. I'm there. I'm there. But like,
Fucking ain't free anyway.
Nah, not in LA. The consequences are just expansive. And especially not being on the internet in LA. Like,
oh man, that's fucking funny. This
has been a great podcast. This has been a great Adam is still looking for the point. He's still looking for it.
He's like, hey, you brought up Love Island, so now we're here.
And like, excuse the absolute dog shit out of me, Mr. I've been married for 6 years. Show your face.
7.
Look at that. You better go ahead and get it right, Adam. That's right. That's right. He said, she texted me right. She texted me right now to say, you better fix that number.
You better fix it. She better know. I digress. God. Yeah, no, I absolutely could see myself on that show, maybe. I don't have paid for tits, so maybe they won't take me. I don't. Season 2.
She's like, change the subject. Fuck all that. Let's. You know, that's how we should change the subject. First
of all.
Shows. What?
Shout out Thrilljoy. Love me some Thrilljoy. Hi, Carissa. Love Thrilljoy.
Hold on. Let me be clear. Fucking love Carissa. I would be on my knees for that woman in any way she needed. I love Carissa. Love her.
What did that cockroach coffee do to you this morning?
I don't know, man. I'm feeling all kinds of like I'm in it today. We're going for it.
But let's talk about Blue Eye Samurai though, because we got that first poster. You know what I'm saying?
I screenshot. I'm trying to find.
You screen grab something?
I screen grabbed like all of the upcoming shows, like the banger shows that are supposed to be coming out. I'm so sorry. Keep talking though.
No, you're good. And we only got a coming soon. I'm assuming sometime 2026 though. Mm-hmm. Although I think they just began full on production is what the announcement said this past weekend. So, but yep, Mizu, we'll be getting Mizu back. She's venturing off to London with the Mandem.
She got to go kill some people. I'm so excited.
She got to go find her father.
Samurai. I really do. I feel like Blue Eyed Samurai was such a sleeper hit and was.
Thank you. It was a sleeper for real. Sorry, continue.
No, you're okay. I mean, I that's just it. Like, I feel like, and I don't want to say sexism. I don't. But that is kind of the whole point is like when you're first watching it, you think this is a dude. You think this is a guy who's just going for it. But I do feel like in describing it to people, I couldn't say, oh, it's a badass samurai woman. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like people are less inclined to want to watch it at that point. I can't say, oh, it's like a cross-dressing woman. I just have to say, oh, it's like a samurai. Like, I have to be so non-gender specific.
Why?
In order for people to want to... Exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
No, for sure. Because we all grew up watching fucking Mulan. So, like, why?
Or
Well-
Metroid.
Yeah, I hear you and I get it, but there is this weird stigma of people when you talk about shows like this. If they think that it's a female dominated show, they're less inclined to watch it, and it's so disappointing.
Okay,
And that's why I feel
that's
like
their
it's
problem.
a sleeper hit. Yeah, but you want your shows to do well.
But you don't want it. So if you made something, Jasmine, that was similar to that, and I was telling people about it, what would you rather me do? Lie to them and tell them not what the main character is,
Well,
or
not lie, just omit.
I think that's so horrible.
I think Jasmine's point is like I'm these conversations to be like literally watching the switch in someone's face when you just mention, oh yeah, it's following this woman samurai who's on a journey for it. It's just like, some
and
woke
you see
shit.
Her face just like exactly some woke
like,
shit.
With some of the conversations Jasmine told me about with some of the other things, like when it came talking Ironheart and all that stuff, like it's. And of course, Adam, we know, I mean, you're over here disgusted that they put English in fucking Chief of War because people whined about it, I guess. Is that why they did that? People
No,
just whine about it?
well, it's already, I hate, that's also my thing that bothers me. When people are like, oh, they changed it because everyone argued and complained. They shot this like 7 fucking months ago. It was planned that way. So like, no, they it's just how it went. It just, there's a random white man who's on the island teaching them English, and she's now like telling everyone speak English around him so he knows what the fuck. Bob, like, who gives a shit? This white man colonizing piece of shit over here is not gonna like
Bob.
I don't care.
We are a bunch of African Americans plus Mark.
First of all, Jasmine, fuck you for pointing this way. Second of all,
that's wild, because on my camera I'm pointing at Jordan.
See, on my camera, I pointed at Adam.
Yep, everyone pointed at me. Jordan, you're pointing to the wall right now. I wonder what this looks like when it comes out.
We'll see.
What the fuck else happened?
God, there's really not much. I mean, K-pop has been in the conversations for the last 4 weeks, which is incredible, and it's going to keep talking until the Oscar season hits. I
do have a question for Jasmine because she has seen everything. Do you think this wins Best Animated Picture?
What are the contenders?
I'm guessing. What is it?
Neza.
Yeah, Neza 2, which I mean has made fucking dumb money apparently. What do you think? Also, in my video I put out that you and I were talking about, Jasmine, earlier. At the end of it, I said this is definitely going to win Song of the Year, unless we have a moment like we did last year. Who knows?
Because I'm thinking of so many moments last year.
Golden. I mean, well, you remember, like for Amelia, what you call it? Won Best Song. Remember?
Amelia Perez.
Amelia Perez won Best Song.
Well, that's it. We could say that moment. We could say when
that was what I was talking about, because I was saying like Best Song.
Well, hold on, but that happened multiple different times. It happened with Jamie Lee Curtis. It happened with Angela Bassett. Like, there were so many what the fuck moments that happened at the last Oscars that, like, listen, like, if Neza 2 wins, it's a great movie. Okay. Will me and the rest of the world be very confused? Yeah, because as great as a movie as Neza 2 is, it has not done for the world as much as Kpop Demon Hunters has. And I defy you, just walking down the street, I defy you to ask someone, hey, do you know what Neza 2 is? And then ask them if they know what Kpop Demon Hunters is. I just...
Well, that was my argument too. Is like, if somebody said they don't know what K-pop Demon Hunters, they're lying. They think not watching it is cool.
Lying.
If it's gonna win one of the awards,
if you haven't watched it, that's okay. I'm not even. It's not even about you lying that you have that. It's okay, because I brought someone last night, or someone came with us last night to the screening. It was 3 of us, myself, Michelle, and another girl who hadn't seen it before, and it was so refreshing to be able to watch her. And not only that, my brother, I was going to take him to my first screening yesterday. He bailed, so he still has not seen it.
Wow.
There are people.
How dare Brian?
Literally. Like, it kind of, it's a whole separate, he pissed me off, because I'm like driving there, and then I finally get the text, and he's like, hey, I'm not going to go. And I'm like, I wish you would have told me this yesterday, so I could have invited somebody else, and I have to go to the screening and sing by myself. Like, what the fuck? It was fun. I sang by myself.
If it's going to win one award, which award would you feel better at winning?
That is a very good question. I would want it to win Best Original Song.
Agreed.
I
would
agree.
want it to win Best Original Song. I think that I'm thinking about EJ mostly. I'm thinking about her journey. I'm thinking about us as artists. EJ is someone who has been told no her entire career.
I talked about it.
She's not enough, has been told that she has limitations. And so she created songs and ultimately a movie, because the movie is the songs, talking about
she wrote some of the songs, if I'm not mistaken.
The majority of the songs.
Yeah.
But talking about how your differences and your adversities and your scars are what make you beautiful and what make you unique and what make you golden. I think that as great as the movie is, it would not exist without EJ. And if anyone deserves to stand up on that stage, it's her.
Yeah. Between y'all's videos, friend of the pod, Jackie Jing, her interview with EJ, where I watched that to hear some of her like journey, how she came up with Golden on the way to the dentist, and everything. Like, even hearing you say all that makes me hear the lyrics, like where, you know, each character is even representing that, right? Called a problem child because I got too wild, but now it's how I'm getting paid. And like all of these things of why she was told no are exactly why she is getting like her yes. And Adam, you
Zoe, like Zoe being of two worlds, like being American, being Korean, but having to choose which one. No, I am both, and that's okay.
And Adam, you had a good post too. You had posted on your story. You're like, EJ, and of course I'm lost now. Cool.
Damn.
Is this the camera that I'm looking forward to?
No, it is not. But it's also not because of my camera. Calm down. Calm it down.
What software do you not update?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, you don't do this.
But my point was that
promotion for Elgato right now. This is crazy.
Anyway, my point was that EJ.
You ain't saying shit till we see your face.
Oh my God! Well, someone else talk real quick while I fix this.
Tell me what video you're talking about, and I'll talk.
Bruh, just talk about EJ real quick.
She's phenomenal. I do wonder, Jasmine. I don't know if you talked to her, because I mean, I saw your video obviously, and sometimes you edit it where there's other parts of it and stuff like. Anyways, I wonder what went her. The song We Couldn't Write. This is what it sounds like. I wonder what moment that is to her in writing these songs.
I don't think she wrote that one.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that's hers. I'm saying in general, like that song. If you think about it, right? Like, when was the moment when she actually like sat there and was like, "Oh, this is what this needs to sound like." You know what I mean? Like when she's doing it. It's very similar to like this.
She did. She did. It. All songs by EJ. Golden, Free, How It's Done, What It Sounds Like, Take Down Your Idol, and Psycho. Okay.
I do wonder what, like, when she started doing
where
this,
she was in life or whatever. Where she draw for that.
When did it click? And she just was like, and just started doing stuff.
But she only got credit on the top 3 songs. So I think some of them she might have helped with, but
maybe she collaborated.
The song credits are How It's Done.
It could have been like ghostwriting or something, you know what I mean?
Your Idol. Yeah, those are the big 3.
Be your idol. What I was gonna say is Adam was talking about she's gonna be on everybody's Spotify rap this year. Like she's gonna be everywhere. Kpop Demon Hunters is gonna be up there on. When I tell y'all, we have listened to Kpop Demon Hunters every fucking day because my child is like, I want Demon Hunters. Every car ride, I want Demon Hunters. When she comes home, I want to watch Demon Hunters. Also, sorry for the rock at her school, by the way, for her birthday. We're getting Kpop Demon Hunters painted on it.
As you should. But here's the thing, though. Despite whether she wrote them all, she sang it. So either way, she's getting credited on all of these regardless. Grammys, they're gonna sweep. So even if she didn't write What It Sounds Like, she sang it. She is.
If they win nothing, is it a loss?
If they win nothing, it's not even necessarily.
It's just a devil's advocate question. That I agree.
I get what you mean on it was a loss. She probably would be like, feel like she's gotten what she wanted. I think we as the fans, it would be the Angela Bassett of Jamie Lee Curtis all over again.
She's already got multiple projects in the works. She's good. She is she's already taken care of. They've got a prequel coming, they've got a sequel coming, we don't know. But we've got at least 2 projects in the work. We've got, I believe they've even mentioned
I think both of those could be one movie.
It could be. But I don't want it to be. All of that to say, she's going to be fine. I think that the devastation of it is going to be bigger. I think you're going to see more riots to these award ceremonies and these award productions if something like this were just swept under the rug. But I think that they're going to sweep. I think what's the first one? The Grammys are in like November or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we've got Grammys, we've got, they're not going to win Emmys because that's television, but we've got Golden Globes, and then we've got Saturn Awards, and that's in February.
No, the 67th Grammys are February 2nd. This year it was. It was this year. Hold on.
So around January, January to March is award season, and that's when they're going to start sweeping. So
February 1st this year.
There we go. We will see.
Which, if you think about it, will be interesting because there will be a certain song that's going to win a lot of it, and that person is K-pop as well. Mm-hmm. Rose.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Rose and Bruno will win for APT. More than likely a couple awards. But she is in one of the biggest girl groups for K-pop ever with Blackpink.
This is going to be really good. I think that this is a really good year for K-pop. It's a really good year for POCs. So I hope it continues.
In the world, yes. Here,
Well, if we can get our budget up, what we can do to get that budget up is be sure to comment the Media Emcees don't like roaches if you made it this far.
I don't know if it's actually...
You shouldn't have said it because we're gonna, even if you're gonna pour this coffee out and be like, guys, it was just a coffee bean, but you've already put it out there that it might have been a roach.
Camera right now.
Coffee is right there, so I just... Okay. Anywho, guys, yeah, this has been a really good week for K-pop. I'm really proud of it. I'm glad that it's #1 at the box office. I'm really interested to see how this plays out in the world and what we get from this.
I mean, in general, on the charts, it holds... I think it was something stupid like 7 of the top 10 spots or 6 of the top 10 spots.
It did. I don't know if it still is, but
for
a good moment, it dominated the top charts. Every song in the album, top Billboard, and good for it. And I hope that when the Oscar season, because we're about to do a big, you were talking earlier, I do have apparently the 28th and the 29th, I get to interview EJ again to start doing some of the Oscar push and the Oscar preps. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, come October, everybody's musical chart is dominated by one person and one person only. So, everyone have fun till October.
Jasmine's like, what?
Am I supposed to know?
The number 12 album for the largest pop superstar in the freaking world.
Oh my God. No one on this podcast besides you cares about Taylor Swift.
Oh, I thought he was going to talk about the Beatles. I was like, that movie doesn't come out till next year.
You just bought that today.
No, I've had it. I just pulled it out of my records. I've had it.
Why isn't it open?
Because it's a collector's item. What's wrong with you? You know how much money this stuff's gonna be worth?
You know what's really crazy? Koi bought a really cool record. I don't know who it was. I think it was some black man. It might have been Tupac, but I don't think it might have been
some black man. It's crazy.
Jasmine, I need you to understand. You just were basically like, oh, he bought a movie of some black man. I think it was Denzel. That's literally what you just said.
It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. I don't think it was. I think it was like someone, and maybe Biggie Small, like some
again.
You're not helping your case. Just finish the story, Jasmine. Just finish the story. I've been trying to explain to us. Just finish it.
And so he pulls it out, and he's like looking at it because I guess it's like decorated on the inside too. And my mouth started salivating and he was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I really just want to break it. It looks so breakable."
What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Nah. We gotta have a serious conversation. Are you okay?
Like it just was like I just wanted to, like it's one of those like ASMR things. It looked crackable. It looked like when you find fresh.
So you would have been Gwen. You would have been Gwen opening that boy's collectible action figure. That would have been you.
Yeah.
Homegirl said, "I just wanted to break it." I've never seen
know what it sounded like. I just
You know what's really sad? There's a channel out there that I'm sure somebody could come up with to do that, where their whole thing is buying records and just.
They do. Well, they do it with like cards, like the Pokemon cards and things like that. They'll buy it and like they'll cut
But
them.
I thought the joy of that was you seeing what it was. Like, is
I just
I still
want to
can't
know
believe
what.
she was like some black guy and it was like Tupac or Biggie.
Yeah, you should have just named like you should have just been like some guy named Marcus or something.
my bad. Just some guy like Nelly or Usher, you know?
Okay, Nelly kind
The
of.
Nelly one was
works.
all right. Then you went Usher and I was like, we're not doing like, oh, he got the confession album.
Homegirl said, I think it was some black guy, maybe Biggie or
Some
Tupac.
nobody, like it was like his
It was
last
the
name
way you
was
tried to
Shore.
save it with Biggie,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Well, because I thought that was like just like I know that it's a big person, but I was like, oh, that's just a name. They'll know that it's just like.
Jasmine, just say.
I wanna
just
ask
say
Coy what
Asta
record
Pasta,
it
move
was.
on. Just Asta Pasta, move on.
Well, guys, thank you so much for coming to the podcast. This has been a great one. I also want to thank my hosts who are pieces of shit. That is Jay Phrygian and the official Megs, who is apparently now just Megs. I don't know why you're flipping him the bird, but it is K-pop season. It is Love Island. I'm so excited for next week where we get to debunk, de-stress, breakdown. I don't know, whatever. The
shit, it's
hell's
Labor Day
happening on
weekend
Love
next
Island.
weekend.
It is indeed. Until next time, my friends, peace, love, and hair grease.
She's